Good afternoon, it's Ben Booth on here again, and we're back with the Champions Cup Season 20 playoffs team preview. And today we talk about the mysterious Darkfist, the guy who's been the talking point in so many discussions. Is Darkfist Calcium Cass? That was what everyone was saying. They've also said, is it Killsy pulling the wool over our eyes? Yeah, no. Or is it one of the Cuddle crew? Could be. We don't know. There's a lot of mysterious surroundings this guy. Darkfist himself has said, sorry guys, I ain't any of them. I'm Darkfist. I'm the best Chorf coach in the world. Basically. Him and Bears have been going at it. I know that for a fact. But whatever. Welcome Darkfist. This is your first season of Champions Ladder. He said, I just saw this. I didn't even know about the Champions Ladder, so that's why he's got his team called Better Late Than Never, because he joined late in the season, and he got off to a really, really good start. He got up to a ridiculous start, something like 12-1 or something crazy. I mean, let's have a look. Oh God, just go up there. Let's have a look at the history. We'll go back to page 5. I mean, yeah, 3-0 win, 2-0 win, 1-0 win, 2-1. 1-1, 6-0. That's when I raised my eyebrow when I thought, how the hell did Chorfs win 6-0? You know? He then had a good scrap, I think, with random ads. Chorfs there, 0-0. Then Tripp showed him who was the real boss and slapped him 2-0. That was his first loss. He beat Skaven Cisco. That's the current Skaven champion. He beat Heart Eaters as well there. Slapped some Zons, beat the Undead of V Power V. He drew with Liverpool FC. He beat Heart Eater X again. He beat Blood there as well, 2-0. He beat Claw the Score, who was one of the big kill teams. Claw the Score got his revenge there. So, you know, but then all of a sudden, the story came out that this guy was apparently Calcium Cass, or he was someone like that. And all of a sudden, a lot of teams targeted him. I wonder who targeted him the most, eh? Blood. So he's had to deal with a lot of that. So he's had a big, massive tag on his back, and he just ran into kill teams near the end of the season. I mean, he could have sat on this. He really, really could have sat on this team. He was in not much danger. But in the last 3-4 days he kept playing, and he kept getting destroyed. He had a strength 5 agility 3 bull centaur, what was really good. He lost that. I think Shot killed that one. He had a jump up pile on killer. Bearzo killed that. You know, so this team is good, but it was a hell of a lot scarier than it is now. Looking at my player to pick out the team, this was a nothing really stood out for me apart from this guy, Marnak Rabbitooth. He's going to be the ball carrier. Obviously, he's got his short hands, he's got his strip ball, he's got break tackle, and got block. So he's a dual-purpose bull, and they're always nice to have. So he can pick the ball up, and he will be the only ball carrier you would think, unless he wants to try and farm the other bull. But I don't know if I'd recommend that. But he's got break tackle, and he's good on defense as well because he's got strip ball. So if he's against a ball carrier who hasn't got short hands, he's got a good chance of getting it loose. He's recovered well to get 5 guard in there. He's got 5 mighty blows well. So, you know, that's good. TV's 1590. You know, not bad. He's obviously named a Hobgoblin Bearzo, bless him. 3 rerolls, 1 apothecary, 100k in the bank. Not bad. I haven't played this guy. I've obviously seen a few of his games. Not bad coach. Not a bad coaching at all. It does play a lot like Killsy though. He seems to go down the flank a lot quicker than most Chorf coaches. I mean, it does. I must admit, it does remind me of Killsy a lot. This guy. But yeah, pros, good, solid Chorf team with a good ball carrier and a very decent TV as well, 59. So against a lot of the bigger teams, he will get the inducements. Negatives, Darkfist, a lot of negative over this coach, isn't they? It probably isn't his fault. If he's just Darkfist, then, you know, he is. But there's a lot of teams I feel are gunning for this guy. And if he is just Darkfist and he isn't another account, what we hope he isn't, then this is his first Champions Ladder competition as well, isn't it? So obviously, like with Random Mad, you know, this is all new to them. And that could be a bit of a negative. I mean, we've had coaches before, like poor old Stump Humper, who would absolutely rip it up in the ladder, but as soon as he got to the playoffs, it just go all wrong. It just panic and go all wrong. But then we've had Gimlick in his first ever season, lad. He won the championship, so you know, I suppose it could work both ways. But yeah, I'm interested to see how he does. Really do. What's good matchups for this guy? What's a good matchup? Halflings, he'd love to play against halflings, I'm sure. Goblins, obviously, they're beautiful. He'd definitely want to play against things like that. Doesn't want to be going up against Groovy. I think the lizard teams would be a bit of a problem as well, because I think the strength they've got will do well. I don't think Necro would be good for him either. Speedo Demons, that'd be a nice matchup for him. Beat up a lot of AB7. The Zons is obviously the best matchup for him. He would love to play against the Zons. He would probably rip them apart. What's Resno's team looking like for Underworld? Too claw. But a lot of squishy stuff as well. Again, vampires as well. Vampires would be beautiful. All that might blow, crushing AV7. So yeah, vampires would be good as well. But I don't think you want to play against the lizard teams. I think lizard teams are pretty thingy. And obviously the kill teams, like, you know, Shod's Blood. My team as well would give him a bit of a go as well. You know, Feel the Burn. I think the Orc teams would steamroll him as well. I think that would be a terrible matchup because especially Trippers, because he'll just steamroll this team. Dwarfs would be a good matchup. Fist of the Mountain, I don't think he'd have a problem playing against them. That'd be good, old-fashioned. Let's beat each other up. I don't think it's his best matchup. But the problem I see with this Chorf team is that there's a lot, and people will probably say, Benny, what you want about the Chorfs? They're good against anybody. But I see I see more worse matchups for this team than good matchups. So again, it all depends where he goes. If the coach can rediscover his form early season, he'll be a big threat to the competition. It just seemed to peter out a bit later on. But let's not kid ourselves. He was going against some of the elite kill teams. You know, the Berzos, Chorfs. Shod's Chaos as well. So he wasn't playing the weak teams later on in the season. He was playing the really bad matchups for him. So, wrong button. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how he does. I mean, obviously, like I said, congratulations again into the playoffs. Hope you enjoy yourself. Good luck. And you just never know. You just never know, do you? With Chaos Dwarfs, the good all round team. So we will see. Will he get the Bernie's tip? We'll find out later on. So there you go. Thanks again, guys, and stay tuned for the next video shortly.